one.
Alright, there you go. That's that right there. We're going to give on. Look at Ken. 18 5. Look at 5. Look at 5. Look at 5. The old ammo box. 250. 250 with a 3 out of the 3. 250. 3 out of the 3. 3 with a 250. 3 out of it now. 3. Sold it. 250. Number 51. Thank you. Burr.
A Hot Wheel? Yep. Car parts. Wow. Engine parts. It's a Harley or what's that?
Just hand this right down to somebody. You got it? Anybody want to see it? We'll sell it. Bob Gibson, St. Louis Cardinals signed jersey. Got the letter of authentication. I can't say that word, but authenticity. Thank you, sir. Authenticity. Nice jersey right here. Bob Gibson. What do I give on it? I'll give 100.
Wow. Check this out.
25, 30. 25, 30, 40. 40 now, 50, 60 now, 70 now, 80 now, 80 now, 90 now, 100.
James Arch. Oh, wow.
Next Saturday's epic. Okay, I gotta get. I know I'm gonna be closed in one spot.
Oh, it's building. Police.
He said, how's the day?
A little salt. Hello. Guns. Crazy.
What did he do before there was phones?
Edelman. Edelman?
I got a truck full of books.
monkey. Wind up. Look at that. Swing salt. Look at that. Ooh, paint gun. Yep. TV or something. Oh, TV. Nope. Old ramps. This.
All them blades, you got a bunch of saw blades and everything in there. What do you want to get paid on scale and all? 5. Give me 1 to 5. 1 to 5, 750. 5 to 750. What is 750? What is 750? 5 over here. Now 750. 750 with 750. Sold $5 for 133.
These are Model T parts, I think.
Grinder and a drill. What do you want to give them in? You're buying them all. 5. Give them 5, 750.
Not sure.
Tell that box real quick. Thank you. All right, there you go on the player right there. 10, 15, 15 out of 15. 10 up here, 15, 20. 20 out of 25.
Hello everyone, it's Nice summer day out here. It's getting middle of August, and I went to another sale this weekend, and this is a lot of neat old stuff, a lot of car parts. But so I'm going to show you a few things I ended up getting. I think I did pretty good. I spent like $250 for everything I bought. But it was a fun day. I mean, it started raining there a little bit, but other than that, you know, it was just a good time. But anyway, I want to show you a few things I picked up. Lots and lots of Model T parts. I think that's what they told me these were. Fenders, and there's a transmission, parts of a transmission. Just lots of old pumps, tire pumps, and these old ramps, old car ramps. But check how these were made. Look at that. It's all welded and put together. Someone spent a lot of time on that. I'll tell you what, you could probably drive a tank on that and it wouldn't fall through them. Just pretty cool. It's kind of sad, you know, they couldn't sell them. Then they had this dental, really old. They had another one like it. You'll see in the video, but they couldn't sell that. They couldn't get. I mean, they couldn't get the price they wanted out of it. Here's the glass tray. Got a bunch of saws. Check these out. All these saws are pretty interesting. You can imagine how much work went into them. Look at that. Look at the handles on them. Isn't that cool? They can only talk. That one there almost looks like they filed it down a little bit. Anyway, I don't know what I gave for the saws. Probably, you know, maybe, I don't know, close to $20 for all of them. Then they had some cigar boxes, and they had some hardware in there. I think I gave $250 maybe for like 4 or 5 flat of cigar boxes. Anyway, had some neat hardware in there. And then also in one of the boxes, what caught my eye was this little monkey. Kind of winded up. He's a little rough. Kind of moves his hat back and forth. His tail wags. Pretty cool toy. Looks like he's got little glass eyes there, if you can see that or not. It's a neat little toy there, you know, for $250. I think that was a really good buy. Then they had a box with papers in it, and this was in there. Perfect circle piston rings there. I think that's what that is. That was about all that was in that box. Mainly it was this hat, a few other magazines. But again, I thought I did okay on that. I'm not sure what these go for. Here's a few more of the cigar boxes that were in that flat. I like the old advertising on the cigar boxes. White Owl. Here's a Kendall grease can, 5 pound. I think I might have gave $10 for this. I had to clean that all up. That was pretty rough. These don't bring a whole lot, so probably didn't do too good on that. Here's another advertising can here from Morel. I don't know what one. They're cigars, probably maybe, or just tobacco. Probably had cigars in there. Anyway, it's full of little pins there. Whole bunch of them. You don't need another one after you buy that. Then they had some games there. I bought a couple of the Monopoly games. This one here I think is 1946. There's so many different Monopoly games. This board looks pretty good shape. They came out with so many different versions, and There's the houses are all wood. A lot of times they were plastic. There's the metal pieces there. So, you know, it was $2.50 for choice of games. You know, I got a couple Monopoly games. I don't remember the other one I got, but thought I did okay on that. Next up, got a little iron, little light fixture there. Cast iron, I think it's heavy. I don't think I paid a whole lot on that, maybe $10 for that, some other stuff in the flat. Then I got some records. I think these were maybe $5. But you know what's pretty cool about these records here? I've been to a lot of sales, bought a lot of records. 45s usually don't bring a whole lot of money. I mainly go after the sleeves. But in this case, all the sleeves matched the records, or most of them did. It was someone kept this in pretty good order. There's a Queen one there. Pretty cool funnel. Check that out. That's an old copper. Pretty neat. I think this might have been $7 on that. So, you know, hope I did okay on that. Then another really neat thing on these parts, they had like a small box at the end of the rack, and here's a pump, some type of a pump. Then here's in a box they had some carburetors. Here's some of the differentials, or not different. My God, the distributor caps. The distributors. There's two of them. Pretty neat. You know, some of these parts can bring pretty good money. But here's some neat carburetors I got out of the box. That's a Stromberg. Check that out. Pretty neat old carburetor there, Stromberg. And then here's I'm not sure what these carburetors are called, NH or something. I can't even see it now, but a couple older carburetors there. Another carb. Some of these have been used up a little light. Just a lot of neat old stuff, you know, for Model Ts this man collected. He had a really good eye for picking up stuff. Here's a couple license plate things. Holding the license plates on. Another gauge. Gasoline pressure. Here's another kind of interesting thing of that. Type of a mirror. I bought a bag of hats, and there's a Cub hat was in there. There's a Budweiser hat. Like this hat here. These are just falling apart. What I do is I go after the, if I can show you here, I take the patches off. I took off all these patches here off the hats, but anyway, there's the old decal patch. So, you know, you can salvage something out of these hats, because a lot of people collect the patches or might sew them on a jacket or something. So, I mean, I try to look at the value in everything instead of just throw it in the garbage. But, you know, you never know. Then also, here's a little, remember, used to put the oil in them, the can oil and stuff, it'd go on that little spike there or whatever, go up and puncture it, and there's your little, I hadn't really seen one of them before, but I've seen that spout ones, but not like that. Then I got another, sheet music doesn't go very high at these auctions, they practically give it away. But here's a few pieces I pulled out of this bag here. Old Joe Blues. A lot of this stuff's really rough. Here's another one here. Here's one here. The Wreck of the Titanic. Even wrote a song about it. Anyway, them all came out of this little pouch thing here. That was $2.50. Then also, it's one of my not so good buys here. They had a little, like a teapot here. If you can see that. But anyway, they held that up, and I never even seen it until they held that up. And anyway, it had It's got like a name engraved on it. And this man collected a lot of automotive stuff, so I thought maybe it had some links to racing or automotive. So I went ahead and bought it, but I paid $7.50 for it. But I'm not going to probably do very good on it. But just thought it was kind of cool. A lot of these lawn chairs are becoming sought after. I don't know why, but these were $2.50 a piece. Pretty neat. They're, they got all the ribbon. They're still in good shape. Anyway, I just wanted to show you a few things I got at this sale. So